Do y'all want to laugh real quick? 1 Samuel chapter 25 is the story about David, Nabal, and Abigail. David and his troops were going into Carmel for a festival that they were having at the time. And David remembered on the battlefield a dude that he had covered for called Nabal, and he watched all of his stuff and took care of him while he was out there. David sent some troops over to Nabal's house and was just like, hey, go tell him, like, we're here in town. We would like some food if he don't mind, like, breaking bread. The troops go to Nabal's house, and he was just like, look, David's in town. He wanted to know if you break some bread with him. We know that you got a whole bunch of sheep and lamb and all that, E-I-E-I-O stuff. Nabal started to act brand new. Like, there's a whole bunch of people on the streets looking for food and everything. Like, who is this? David. I don't know who that is. The troops came back and told him how Nabal was showing out. And of course, David was tripping, just like, man, all this stuff I did on the battlefield for him, and now he trying to act brand new? Bet. Got it. He sat up there and was just like, I'm going to take out all of his sons. By the end of the day, they going to all be gone, deceased, decapitated, gone. David going through all the streets of Carmel, talking all this mess about how he was going to take out the sons of Nabal. But Abigail over there with her antennas overheard the conversation that David was having. And basically, she went up to him and she told him, look, David, he ain't mean all that. I wish I was there when you came and you showed up and you said all of those things. The man is living up to his name. Nabal means stupid. Nabal really do mean stupid. And she's like, he just dumb, and I would have took care of y'all if y'all was there when I was there. And, just please forgive him and give him a pass and everything. David was like, all right, bet, I'm going to leave it alone. Abigail went back home, and by the time that she got there, she realized that Nabal was drunk. He was full of that liquor. So she decided to wait until the next day to tell him what he had done. Woke up the next morning, she ended up telling him what he had did, and that man turned stone cold just sitting right there. He said, Shortly after that, Nabal dead, y'all. David got news that Nabal was dead, and he gave it up to God. He was like, look at you up there vindicating my problems, fixing it for me. That man insulted my intelligence, and here you go fighting for me. Don't touch God's anointed. Then David had the audacity to send his troops over to Abigail's house and ask Abigail to be his wife. And she said yes. And by the end of the chapter, David over here with 3 wives and 1 dead Nabal. It just goes to show that you can't fix stupid. Like how? We gotta stop taking for granted the ones that have our back in the heat of the moment, especially to God's chosen ones and blessed ones. See, because it's Nabal today, it could be us tomorrow, to where we could lose our life and our wife because we didn't want to share a rib sandwich. Gone somewhere with that.